Hi folks, Ted here from Impactful Analytics, and I am going to show you today how to solve a problem where you want to create a line chart like this one here where you're showing values over time. However, the data that you were given is not in the right form. You were given columns of date data. You need to change that and reshape your data. The spreadsheet that we were given contains 12 columns of home values. Each column represents a particular date. However, what we need to create the line chart is actually two columns. One column representing the value of the date and the other column representing the home value. So what we have to do is we have to rearrange or reshape the data, and the way we do that is to unpivot the data, and I will show you how to do that. Now we're back in the spreadsheet, and what we want to do is we want to unpivot the 12 columns of data. When we do that, we will create two columns of data. In order to do this, we need to go into the Power Query editor. To open the Power Query window, click anywhere in the table, go to the Data tab, click Get Data from Other Sources, from Table. Now that we have loaded the data into the Power Query editor, what we need to do is unpivot the 12 columns. And to do this, instead of selecting all 12 columns, we can select everything except those 12 columns, and we can go to the Transform tab and select Unpivot, and then unpivot other columns. Now the 12 columns will be unpivoted, and we now have it in the correct form. Now from there we need to go to File, and we will select Apply and Load, or Close and Load rather, and it will load the results into another worksheet window, which we will use for our line chart. We're going to use Power BI to visualize the data that we just had unpivoted to get it in the right format. So what we will do is we will create a line chart. To do that, we will go into our fields and we will select the date data, and we will put that on the axis, and we want to take the value data and put it into the value parameter. We also want to change it, so after we get it in there, change it so that it is the average value of home data. And we only have one line that represents the average of the entire US. However, we want a little bit more detail, so we want to get the state data. And once we do that, we will probably get too many lines. We'll get 50 plus lines, and that's too difficult to see. So what we want to do after that is filter the states, and we only want to see the top 10 states. And we want to see the top 10 based on value. Join me again where I will show you how to unpivot your data using Tableau without having to use Microsoft Excel.